Yeah, what's going on, everybody? What's good? It's your boy Rob, aka Roboto, and I'm back once again with another fantastic YouTube video here. Madden 21 Ultimate Team, we're back at it once again. Today's video, we're just gonna go over some new content, a new promo that came out, new, old, return, whatever you want to call it, promo that is in MUT 21 right now. Heavyweights, part of the Wildcard Wednesday promo program. Initiative, whatever you want to call it, from EA. But before we jump into that, just want to make sure that if you're new here, you're subscribed to the channel, hit the little subscription button. Also hit the bell, get notified anytime I go live right here on YouTube. Also, if you haven't checked me out before, you can by doing so right along here. All of my social channels, along with my Twitch, obviously right here on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. So you can come check me out all across the interwebs. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. We got heavyweights. Heavyweights are out. Usually this is a great promo for linemen, offensive linemen, defensive linemen. And nothing has changed here. Basically, EA did an initiative where we're just gonna bring back some old promos to fill in our Wednesday slot. So seems pretty cool. Let's just jump right into it right now and see what we got with these new linemen. There's going to be 5 in total. They teased one out. Brandon Linder, center for the Jaguars. I believe it still plays for the Jaguars. So what we'll do here is we'll check out the heavyweights. We'll check out how to get them. We'll check out some ideas, maybe some options we could do to get some heavyweight players on the team. Now, one thing to consider is that this is going to be part of a season-long initiative, I guess, or a MUT season-long initiative where they're going to release content on Wednesdays. Kralo explained that basically Wednesdays are going to bring back an old promo from MUT's past and release cards that have to do with that. In previous years, we've gotten heavyweights on a certain day, flashbacks on a certain day, you know, team of the week on a certain day, whatever. This year, it appears that they're just going to bunch all those, I guess you could say, tertiary or extra promotions into one big promo called Wildcard Wednesdays. So every Wednesdays we're going to get stuff like this. Obviously heavyweights is here. I imagine we're probably going to get flashbacks. We're probably going to get veterans. We're probably going to get stuff maybe like Campus Heroes. Maybe around, you know, Thanksgiving, if they don't do a Harvest promo, we get Harvest cards, you know, Harvest cards from years past. Especially some cards, for example, if you think in years past, something like a Zero Chill, right? Where maybe the heroes are 92 overall, but there's lower level cards that are probably 86s, 87s, 88s. Even as we go further down the MUT line, you know, NFL playoff cards, Super Bowl cards. So it could be interesting to see what they do, not only now, maybe they'd sprinkle that in now where we get maybe a Super Bowl card that was from last year's bunch or 2 years ago's bunch, and it's going to be part of the bigger promo coming along down the line. Something to consider, something to look out for. But for right now, all we know is that we got heavyweights this week. There's 5 of them in total, like I said, all offensive linemen. It's a full offensive line. Starting on the left side, left tackle, Laramie Tunsil. Like I said, Linder's going to be the center. They teased them last night. Left guard is Richie Incognito. Center again is Linder. Yeah, sorry. Center is Brandon Linder. Right guard's Kevin Zeitler. Right tackle is Lane Johnson. They're going for about 200K right now. So that's going to be interesting to consider going forward, what their prices are going to be. Obviously, these are the first bunch, so they're going to be the most expensive. So 89s going forward, whether they're offensive linemen or not, you know, this is what we have for launch price for this new promo. About 200 to 210K. Is the possibility that you can grab one for really cheap, maybe 175K, maybe 180K, maybe a little snipey snipe, possibly, but I assume a lot of people are watching this. As you can see, just filtered down once through heavyweights. I didn't even put overalls, nothing onto it. If you look in the top right corner, that bar is very, it's pretty small in comparison to, you know, if I just took heavyweights off, and there's all the search options here in the whole book. So heavyweights, look, I'm happy about it. We're getting some promo, some type of sauce on Wednesdays. You know, it's all offensive linemen. We did get a lot of defensive linemen recently in the past. I know some people were like, "Well, it's all offensive linemen, guys." But yeah, if you think about the last couple of days or last week or so, you know, we've gotten Brian Robertson, I believe his name is, the defensive tackle for the team of the week, the 49ers D lineman. We also got Myles Garrett in Ultimate Kickoff Part 2. We also just got Linval Joseph and Yannick Ngakoue from Ultimate Kickoff. So, you know, just superstar MVPs, I'm sorry, is where Myles Garrett is. So yeah, just stuff to think about there, guys. I mean, you know, they got to balance it out some way, and who's to say more defensive linemen aren't coming out next week when they do give us, who knows, flashbacks, who knows. But yeah, heavyweights, let's check out the stats real quick. We're not going to live in them too much. We're just going to compare them to some guys on the team and see where we're going. I think if I had to pick one to go after, it's probably going to be Zeitler, just due to the fact, obviously, Giants. I also have his power up too. Also, AJ Can, you know, I've been looking to upgrade him, so I'm glad Zeitler got an upgrade. As you can see, I have his power up right there. I'm sorry, we went to equipables. Yeah, so he's 88 strength, pass block power, pass block's 89, run block power, run block finesse, run block's 82, run block power is 84, run block finesse is an 80. So pretty low there for run blocks. It looks like this is more of a pass block offensive line as we go through some of these guys with the stats, which is going to be good to kind of balance out the meta a little bit. You know, guys are going to try to get these top end cards, and they're mostly pass blockers. So if you're running the ball, it's just something to keep in mind that these guys are probably going to be top end pass blockers. Here's Richie Incognito. As I say that, you know, his run block here is way better than his pass block. 88 run block, 89 run block power, 86 run block finesse. Strength's 89. He's 6'3". So it's going to be interesting to see what we could do with somebody like Incognito on the left side there. He's obviously an upgrade over Dave Deal, but you know, Dave Deal, Giants fan, I'm not looking really itching to add Incognito here if I don't need to. Where are we going to go next here? Let's go man in the middle. Let's go Mr. Linder. Hopefully nobody buys him before I finish checking him out. Here, another upgrade over Alex Mack. Alex Mack is a card that I want just because I think long-term it's a good investment to have. He's one of the MUT favorite centers, and he's a card that's probably going to get a lot of upgrades throughout the year. A couple decent upgrades, I'm sure. So, I don't know. Let's see if we can upgrade to Linder. If we need to, pass block power, pass block finesse, 87, 89, 87. The run block isn't that bad either. Obviously, he's more of a pass blocker, but 88 run block, 89 run block power. Run block finesse is down to 84. He's probably definitely more of a pass blocker, but his run block is nothing to sneeze at either. So pretty solid center there. He's probably the best one overall, I would say, out of all of them. You know, not considering the trash offensive lineman for the Eagles named Lane Johnson. Let's check out Laramie Tunsil. Left side, left tackle there. Now here's the debate, right? Trent Williams or Laramie Tunsil. Okay, so Tunsil's going to give you that pass block power, pass block finesse, but Trent Williams, as is the meta, that run block is gonna win out. So run block power, run block finesse, giving it to Trent Williams. A little bit stronger too, just a smidge stronger, nothing too crazy there. They're both at power ups, so I'm sure these stats are interchangeable there. But Tunsil's not a bad card at all. But again, another pass rusher or a pass blocker, excuse me. And then we're gonna go down to, I guess, Lane Johnson to finish this one out. He's probably legit the best of the five here. Because he's fast, right? He has like a 75 speed or some shit like that. Something like that. It's 79 speed. 83 strength, which is not that bad. 6'6", he's tall. Pass block is 86, but the run block down there, 88 run block, 86 run block power, 87 run block finesse. The pass block is also pretty solid too. 86 pass block, 88 pass block power, 85 pass block finesse. So nothing too bad there. Lane Johnson probably is the best one if you combine all those pass block and run block stats with his speed. He's probably going to be the one that's going to be out there making big moves on screens and such. So something to keep in mind there. So how do we get these cards? Well, they're in packs, and while they're probably not going to be, you know, what you pull out of your get a player pack, they are in their own special part of the store. As you can see here, Wildcard, the little logo there, emblem type deal. We're going to go ahead and check out the training store offer that it has. So 3,800 training for 89 overall heavyweights player. 89 overalls, for those wondering, are 3,600, I believe. It's under the price. So, you know, if you're looking for somebody in particular, this is probably not the way to go. Your best bet is probably take that training, turn it into coins, and then buy the player you want. Also, training right now is stupid high. So it's probably not going to be in your best interest to be rolling for this unless you just want to pick the first two guys that come out, and there you go, there's your upgrade. So I would say avoid that probably at all costs as much as you can. But again, they are in packs. So, you know, if you go over to your packs and you get a bundle, you get a Team of the Week bundle, Legends bundles, when those come out later in the week, you know, you'll probably be starting to pull out heavyweights similar to what we did last year. So Just something to keep in mind there. There's not going to be anything in sets for these guys at all, because they don't go into sets, right? I mean, outside of the standard exchange sets, whenever we get those that 89s take to, you know, 89s to a 90, 91, 91, 92, whatever it is this year. But yeah, the only way you can get them is through packs. So this is the way that EA is going to be able to manipulate the market in their own way, so to speak, right, with these heavyweights. And you can kind of already see it now, like training prices for some stuff is going up. You know, card prices are going up because people are trying to buy these cards, trying to buy a lot of training and trying to get some prices and trying to get some good snags to get some of these heavyweights. You know, some of these guys are going to be pretty vital pieces to teams' offensive lines. Probably going to be guys that stick around the teams for a very, very long time, if not throughout the whole season through upgrades and such, because they are pretty solid names, you know, especially Mr. Tunsil there on the left tackle. He's probably going to be getting another upgrade, probably Zeitler before the season wraps. Lane Johnson, I'm assuming we'll get one too. Incognito and Linder maybe, but these guys are going to be pricey heavyweights, and if they're selling for 200K right there, and if you got these guys right here, you know, 165K for an 88, you know, if you can get prices that are kind of cheap and you can get some cheap training, then maybe you can make coins that way, right? You buy these cards for cheap, click sell them, take their training, go ahead and buy the heavyweights. But it's going to be hard because there's a lot of people out there probably trying to do the same thing you're doing and thinking the same way you're thinking. So that's basically it on heavyweights, right? So they're in stores, they're on the market. You can, you know, buy them, you can sell them, quick sell them, whatever you want for training. The key thing you got to remember here with heavyweights though is that they're just going to be available in packs, training, and it's only here like this week, right? We don't have confirmation as far as when they're going to return, if they're going to return. You know, are we getting this to the second, third Wednesday of each month? Are they going to come in a 5-week cycle? We don't know. So just to recap, Wildcard Wednesday's first week is heavyweights. We don't know what's coming next week. It's 5 players. There's a full offensive line. Laramie Tunsil, Kevin Zeitler, Richie Incognito, Brandon Linder, and I'm missing one more, aren't I? Oh, Lane Johnson on the right tackle. And they're all about 200K in the market. So keep that in mind. There is a reroll pack. 3,800 training gets you one of them, but their value is 3,600 training, so it might not be the best thing to do. But that's it, man. That's heavyweights. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. We're going to check you out next time. When content drops, we'll probably be back for the second part of the Ultimate Kickoff, probably tomorrow.